You know, I've been thinking, man. I don't need no fucking vaccine. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it?
All right, welcome to Your Beer Sucks. My name is Dion. This is Andrew, and this is old John. We're here to try 5 pumpkin beers.
Yep.
Yeah, there's 5 of them.
Or
It's
3.
a Halloween special. We haven't done one of these in a couple of years.
It has been actually a couple of years. COVID kind of fucked things up, and then just life has been
Life.
kind of a mess.
Life has been life.
John moved,
I moved.
and we have been recording like 3 albums with different bands that we're all in.
Yep.
So, Pudwitch, the band What Does the outro theme. We got our first album finally recorded. So,
Finally.
yep. So we've got a new version.
After how long?
A proper full band version without programmed drums of the Your Beer Sucks theme at the end of the show. So,
Actual drums.
Yes.
yeah, played by a real human
Actual
being.
human.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's nice.
All right. So,
Oh boy.
what is our first beer?
Oh yeah, I gotta read the ad copy now. Okay. What do we have? UFO Journey to Planet Pumpkin. Interesting name for a beer. Some pumpkins get made into jack-o'-lanterns and baked goods, and a select few get pureed and added to this seasonally spiced ale that we've brewed for more than a decade. First I'm hearing of it. But the rest, they experience a different kind of harvest. They take the Journey to Planet Pumpkin. Journey to Planet Pumpkin is capitalized here. A blend of seasonal spices pairs with a subtle sweetness of real pumpkin puree in this unfiltered ale, medium-bodied and easy drinking. This seasonal tradition finishes clean and smooth with lingering notes of cinnamon and nutmeg.
With the can, they're very much like crossing their streams as far as like 50s horror and 50s sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting that for sure. Oh boy, Journey to Planet Pumpkin.
Man, we haven't done a Your Beer Sucks in like 2 years.
Has it-
I don't
has
know
it
how
been
to.
that long?
Yeah, I don't know how to taste beer anymore.
Oh boy.
Oh, I know how to taste beer. I've been doing plenty of it, and
Well, I know how to drink beer.
Well,
Tasting beer is an art. Drinking beer is, just a, base animal urge.
yeah. All right, what do we have here?
Okay, let's smell her.
It smells pumpkin.
Smells like a pumpkin beer.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
It's
like
got the-
about as plain Jane pumpkin beer smelling as a pumpkin beer smells.
You do have like the pie spices there on the nose.
Yep. Smells like there's pumpkin meat in it. Oh yeah, with real pumpkin puree.
Okay.
How does it taste?
Not as
5.9% alcohol, so
All right. Here we go.
it's funny how sweet it smells and how sweet it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not particularly sweet on the palate. I'm waiting for the spices to appear in the finish, and they're kind of there.
Yeah, a little bit. It's really watery tasting.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I'm not getting much from this. Like I don't think I'm even getting any pumpkin out of this.
I get a little bit of pumpkin meat on the palate, but it's definitely watery. But I feel like that's by design because they do mention in the ad copy it finishes clean and smooth. Perhaps a bit too much so.
I'm getting it kind of on the back end, but
Yeah.
I don't.
And like you gotta wait a minute for the cinnamon, nutmeggy kind of pie spices to show up, but it's kind of underwhelming.
The mouth feels real thin.
Very thin.
Real thin.
This definitely. I mean, this is thin. This is almost 6%. This does not feel like that heavy of a beer at
Right.
all.
Yeah.
Well, it's also got no sweetness whatsoever, so it tastes almost like they used too strong a yeast, and it just ate up everything there, just left it like almost champagne-y in terms of thinness.
Yeah, that's pretty spot on.
It's got a little tartness to it. It's kind of strange, weird. But, I mean, it's drinkable.
Drinkable,
But is it good?
No,
Yeah, no, it's definitely
no.
not
I
good.
do know that much. This beer, unfortunately, sucks. But it's not like it's not terrible. It's drinkable, and you know, say if I was at somebody's Halloween party,
Right.
and
And they
this
had
was
this.
there, I would drink
I'd
it.
get drunk on this.
Yeah,
The thing is, though, we have a rule, which is if something is mediocre, it sucks.
yeah,
It's got to be mediocre +1 for it to be.
yes. Mediocre +1. No, this is definitely straight up.
This is-
mediocre. Maybe
This is
mediocre
mediocre -1.
Minus one.
I'm on the fence there, but yeah, no, this beer sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
I keep searching for something. It's not happening.
No.
I'm
It's
going
just-
to finish it.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair
I
enough.
mean, we're all finishing it, but
I wouldn't go out of my way for that.
it's
No.
not. It's not fun. I wouldn't buy it again.
Oh no, that's
No.
no. Certainly not.
I wouldn't kill the person that gave it to me,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't invite him to my wedding either.
Yeah.
So. Alrighty. So, what's next on the list?
Next we have Harpoon Dunkin Pumpkin. Our new fall favorite returns, inspired by Dunkin's Pumpkin Spice Latte. This spice latte ale is brewed
it's-
with Dunkin' coffee.
If it's new, how does it return?
You bring up a very good point.
Sorry, I got stuck on that. I was like, wait a moment.
I'm
Right from
just-
the bat, it's
I'm
contradictory.
I'm just reading the ad copy. Spice latte ale is brewed with Dunkin' coffee, pumpkin puree, cinnamon, and lactose.
Pumpkin puree
Oh,
Pumpkin puree.
pumpkin puree.
and lactose.
Cinnamon
I didn't
and
bring my
lactose
pills. I didn't bring my pills.
for a delightfully autumnal beer that's equal parts creamy, roasty, pumpkin-y, and spiced. Okay.
Oh, that sounds good on paper. Right?
It sounds like it's got potential.
Still getting used to my new church key here.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, old church key.
The one that we used on Your Beer Sucks before, I've got this new one that's weird shaped, and I'm still struggling with it a little.
So, something that I didn't realize, because I've been a fan of Dunkin' Donuts for a while, since this is, I guess since it's a coffee product, it's not Dunkin' Donuts coffee, it's just Dunkin' straight up.
Oh. wait.
Interesting. So this is a
I need
little
to
bit...
remember to fill my glass a little bit higher level because mine is thinner.
Yes. This is a little bit darker than the previous beer.
Hell yeah. This, and it's nice and foggy too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's really nice looking. A lot of nice carbonation on bottom. Nice little white head. I mean, it actually, like, the head is so white it looks like on a gin fizz. Smells kind of coffee, kind of pukey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that kind of... It's almost like a... I guess it's kind of has like that yeasty, like Belgian-y nose. Like, not in a good way. Kind of like a... Like a Blue Moon kind of a nose.
But the palate,
Yes. It tastes better than it smells, actually.
it's very coffee.
You're right there. That
There
definitely tastes better.
There is a little hint of pukey. It's real small. There's a lot of really good other than that. So I'm kind of willing to forgive it.
Yeah. Doesn't nose particularly good, but this is definitely like a coffee, a sweet coffee beer on the palate.
Now I'm not getting jack shit worth of pumpkin.
No, this is a coffee beer.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting
It's a
for.
pumpkin colored coffee beer.
I was waiting for some pumpkin. I'm just
There's
getting
no
coffee.
pumpkin. There's no pumpkin at all. I don't get it. Nowhere.
Oh yeah, so one of the funny things here with Dion is he's only been drinking beer for about a year.
He's new to the job.
He's
Both for this and just the overall occupation of drinking beer.
Right.
so he's still at that phase where John was when we first started Your Beer Sucks, where he likes everything.
Yeah.
But now,
But now you're a cynical old man
with long hair,
with a big old cynical old man beard.
yes.
Meanwhile,
You're same old, same old. You haven't changed a bit.
no, I hated everything before. I hate everything now. I guess I'm a little bit more sensitive. I'm more willing to give stuff the benefit of the doubt. But
I'm starting to get it. Maybe after so many sips of it, it's kind of, I guess it's starting to
I'm still not getting
find
the
a
pumpkin.
little bit of pumpkin there, but it's not a lot. The one that we had before it definitely has more pumpkin forward.
I might be getting a little bit of like nutmeg.
Is that what it is?
I'm lumping that in with like the sweet coffeeness, though. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's-
it blends in with it.
Yeah,
It
no,
blends-
it's
But
there.
I'm not getting like cinnamon really.
No, no, it's definitely nutmeg. I feel
Wait.
it's the more muted of those sorts of pie spices.
No, wait. I'm finally getting some pumpkin, but it's like in. Have you ever had one of those pumpkin pies that's almost more like a pudding pie?
Yeah,
That's what I'm tasting.
Okay.
It tastes like that.
yeah,
That's kind of got more of a cream thing. I guess that's where the lactose comes in.
yeah, exactly.
Oh.
That makes a lot of sense. See,
But that's really mild. The coffee is overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's good coffee though. It's fine. I mean, I like the beer.
I don't
But
know.
can you really call it a pumpkin beer?
Well, that's not what we're voting. That's not what we're judging the beer on.
Oh,
Yeah,
whether or not it's
the pumpkin beer thing is just the theme of our Halloween.
These are supposed to be pumpkin
Episodes.
beers, but that's
But the question is whether you like it. Yeah, you know, we did a Halloween special for every year except for 2020.
yes.
Even when we weren't doing Your Beer Sucks in 2019, we did a Halloween special. That's
We
like
did.
been our thing.
Yeah.
And we didn't do costumes this time because we just didn't have time, and we threw this together last minute, and we forgot how to do half of what we're doing. So
Yeah.
so we're kind of slumming it like our first one.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if this is gonna get a doesn't suck from me.
I'm not mad at it though. Like, there's
I mean,
It's still-
the question is does it rise above mediocre? Does it get to mediocre +1 for you? Cookies.
Yep. Tasting cookies now.
Yeah, cookies.
Yeah, I get.
On the finish, like kind of late on the finish. Cookies.
What kind of cookies though?
I don't know, like sugar cookies.
Yeah.
Just like not anything powerfully flavored. There might be a little bit of caramel in the flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, there's stuff going on. Not all of it works together, but I like the beer. The coffee works for me.
Yeah.
Coconut too, a little bit of coconut.
Don't get the coconut. I do get the.
I
like,
guess it kind of
the-
tastes a little bit like macaroons, but very slightly.
Yeah.
I mean, the coconut is like deep on the finish.
I don't know what to think about this.
I don't know either. I'm like right here in the middle.
Well, I'm going to say it doesn't suck.
It's gonna. This is a split verdict beer.
Oh,
in my
it
mind.
clearly deserves a split verdict, whether it
Golly.
sucks or doesn't suck.
Nah, it sucks.
For the fun, okay,
It sucks.
so you decide whether it gets a positive or negative verdict. You've got a lot riding on your shoulders,
Oh
buddy.
man, here we go.
Hey, if you got to swing the axe, swing the
Yeah.
axe.
Be honest.
I'll give the thumbs up because it's good. It's not making me upset like the first one was. This is pretty good to me.
I think a 2-1 doesn't suck. I think that's appropriate.
Yeah, I think that's fair. So this beer does not suck.
It's very very much. On
Wow, the first beer that doesn't suck in 2 years.
Damn.
That's weird to think about.
It's
I don't even
very
remember
much
what
in
the
middle.
verdicts were in
Dude,
the last
I-
Halloween special.
All I
so
know-
I don't.
I don't know.
Maybe all of those sucked. I don't remember.
I think we had at least a couple of those that didn't.
I don't remember what we had in the last
Oh
special.
no, I don't remember either.
Oh well.
We'll look it up later.
Wow. we have next, John?
Beer number 3.
Beer number 3, Shipyard Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead is a crisp, refreshing wheat ale with delightful aromatics and subtle spice flavor. To celebrate the fall season, we embrace the pumpkin flavor with a bit of... No, sorry. I'm skipping lines here.
Man, you're bad at this.
Flavor... Yeah, I know. I haven't done this before. We embrace the pumpkin flavor with a proprietary blend of spices including cinnamon and nutmeg.
We'll see about that.
Proprietary?
How is... A proper pint of Pumpkinhead is served in a pint glass rimmed with sugar and cinnamon...
Yeah, we're not doing that.
And often accompanied by a shot of spiced rum or vanilla vodka. We're not doing that either.
Yeah, if you want us to dress it up that much, that sounds...
Yeah.
That sounds expensive.
That also
It's
sounds...
suspect.
That also sounds like you're not real confident in your beer.
Yeah.
Was this a Corona?
Yeah, where we have to dress the beer up. Oh, it's got a twist cap.
Okay.
That's not a good sign. Subtle spice flavor. That also does...
That's not...
This has me worried.
Oh, yeah.
Right from the bat. Don't take it yet.
Because
I always
like-
have to balance it out. I'm not...
And
I'm
also
not used
the
to
way-
pouring these freaking beers anymore.
This also definitely looks like a macro. Just looking at it, it's much more transparent than the previous beers.
Yes, it is. It is perfectly clear. Well, you know, that doesn't mean macro like lagers are like that. Is this a lager? It's 4.5% alcohol.
What is happening on that nose?
Oh, Jesus
It
Christ.
smells. It smells really sweet.
This is looking
It
good,
smells
guys.
like cola. It does it not smell like cola?
It's-
I mean, it makes sense. It's got cola spices in it.
it smells like...
No, wait a minute. Something.
I smell a lot of cinnamon, like a shitload of cinnamon.
Yeah, and like...
Is that what that is?
It's like a spoiled pumpkin kind of flavor.
Yeah, something.
I'm
something
getting that. I'm getting that
weird.
on the nose.
Here we go.
What is that? What is that?
What? it tastes like a cinnamon candle.
Yes.
What is this? I don't even know if I want
It
to go.
doesn't. It doesn't taste like a beer at all.
It tastes like
No.
apple juice, like sparkling apple
Yes!
juice.
It
It's
does.
sparkling apple juice.
But like not.
It
Yeah.
tastes like sparkling apple juice. A little less sweet than apple juice,
Yeah.
but still fairly sweet.
That's the first thing that came to mind is like that New Year's Eve sparkling apple juice.
Yeah.
No, it actually does really remind me of this so-called cider. You know, cider really means alcoholic, you know,
Yeah.
fermented apple juice. But in America, we use the term cider to refer to unfiltered apple juice. And we call actual cider hard cider because we're Americans and we're stupid. But
Stupid.
in any case, I once went to New England and tasted cider that was spiced.
Yeah.
And it was really good. It was in Massachusetts. I mean, like, you can't get anything that tastes like that down here.
Nah.
And this reminds me of that. But of course, that was actual apple juice. It had all the appleness. It was really good and full, and
But this
and it
is
was
like-
thick texture.
Yeah.
This is weak though. This is
Yeah.
like weak that.
Yes.
and it's not beery at all.
No, this isn't. I mean, this sucks. Clearly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And the smell, like, what is that smell?
It smells wretched on the nose.
It's pretty bad.
It's like old vegetables or something, like
Yeah.
old collard greens or some bullshit.
Yeah,
Something's not right.
like
That's
turnips.
Yes.
got, like,
Maybe that's what it
some
is.
turnip.
Old turnips or something.
Yeah.
God,
that's fucking gross.
something's not right.
Get this out of here.
Yeah.
Get this out of
Execute it.
here. I'm done.
Okay, so we got beer number 4.
Number 4, DuClaw 31. First brewed in 2008 as a Halloween one-off release, 31 took the classic Munich Dunkel and added seasonal spices to create a new fall favorite.
Dunkel.
Amber in color and medium bodied, it indulges your senses with its smooth, malty palate, moderate 5.7 ABV, and fall spices for a refreshing finish of cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, allspice, and pumpkin that makes 31 all treat and no trick.
Is anybody else bothered by using the term fall to refer to autumn?
Yeah.
To me, that's always, it just kind of strikes me like the trailer park version of autumn.
Fall.
Fall.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we'll have this in the fall.
Why is it called fall? The leaves are falling off the trees.
Oh,
Sorry.
Dude, for that was a really good local accent, Mr. Jersey.
yeah.
Hey, I've been here for 16 years now.
Has it been that
See,
long? Wow.
see, that's the weird thing. I've been in Birmingham longer than I lived in the Northeast.
But typically your accent is a result of where you grew up. It's formative.
Yeah.
Which is not the case for me.
I mean, it could change
Mine
over
is the
time.
result of watching too much BBC.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean,
see, this looks nice.
this is beautiful.
It really does.
This beer actually has a head.
And it's off-white, and it's, the color, like
It is amber colored,
It's
but
amber,
it's
like
it's
holding
nice
it
and
up to the
cloudy.
light. It's bloody red.
Yeah.
Like it's red beer that's cloudy. It's got a lot of sea monkeys in it.
yeah.
It's it smells nice too.
That smells a lot better than the last beer that we had.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a
I got the spices on the nose actually.
very strong spices, especially the clove. The clove jumps out a lot. It's sweet smelling. Everything's blended really well.
Yeah, nose is pretty good.
Kind of reminds me. It's got a little bit of apple smell.
Oh wow, that actually tastes like something.
Yeah.
Not what I was expecting on the palate.
Yeah.
Quite bitter. It's sweet, but it's got a lot of bitter to balance it.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the bitter. Now that I'm ready for it,
Yeah.
let me
Yeah,
have another sip.
The second sip is better.
The clove is really strong.
The second sip.
Yeah,
is
no,
better.
that's like outside of the bitterness, like the cloves like hit you like in the face. But like I do get like the other spices on the finish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not getting a whole lot of pumpkin on this either.
No, it's like all spice.
Yeah.
And then there's a little bit of like, you know, like I don't know, like raisin cookie on the finish.
A little bit. Yeah, this is definitely. I mean, this is basically like a spiced dunkel, more or less, except not quite as sweet as a dunkel.
Yeah, agreed.
This is interesting, though.
If I had a criticism, there's a little bit of ashtray in it.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
I'm not getting a lot of
I'm not so sure if I'm interpreting that as the clove or.
its flavor on at the finish is good. It's just you're not getting a lot of lingering flavor to it. Like once the finish happens and then that's it. There's nothing else after that.
I'm getting the finish is kind of hanging around a little bit.
It's not hanging around
For me, I kind of agree with Dion. For me, like it's like here's your traditional finish right after you swallow. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, I'm wondering because
I think it's the
ashtray.
ashtray.
Stuffy, maybe
The
Maybe I'm
ashtray is
tripping.
what lingers, unfortunately.
Is that what?
That's the problem.
Yeah, kind of. You talk about flavor lingering. What this has is a taste. The bitterness sits on the back of your tongue.
Yeah.
After the flavor has disappeared, and it's a lager. Like the idea behind lagers is that they're clean. The finish,
Okay.
ideally, with those, a lot of them should be kind of quick.
Okay.
But that is a little weird. I mean, I like the beer.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't suck.
It's good.
But it's not perfect. I think this could be improved. I think this could be a star.
Yeah, DuClaw. We've had good stuff by you in the past.
But I will say one thing that I really like. I love the name. 31. That's it.
Yeah.
DuClaw 31. And on the back of the can,
I bet you that's the. Well, hold on.
on the back of the can, it's got Jacko Lager. And I'm like, man, I'm so glad that that's not what you decided to call it. 31. What a great simple name when everybody wants to give their beer some stupid fucking name nowadays.
Like Journey to Planet Pumpkin.
Yeah,
It's
like
kind of stupid. You know what's stupid? I just realized that 31 is probably referring to October 31st.
Yeah, the days in October.
That like just hit me.
Look at this guy.
I mean, it could have been like the 31st like iteration of this beer. It's like up 31. That's it. That's the one, guys. Put it in the can.
Okay, I was thinking Baskin Robbins, but 31 flavors.
Isn't that 51?
I don't think it's 31. Is it 51?
I haven't eaten at a Baskin Robbins since like 1990.
I think it's 31.
I
flavors.
haven't been to a Baskin Robbins in since
it's
since
probably
I
been the
lived
90s
here.
probably.
So 16, 17 years more likely.
It's been a while.
It's been
there used to be one
it's
here. We
been
don't have
31 years since I've been to a Baskin Robbins.
All right, old man.
I don't remember shit about those places.
They let you like sample the little ice creams with little spoons.
Yeah, this beer doesn't suck.
That's right. I am way older than I look.
DuClaw 31?
Yeah,
doesn't suck.
Does not suck.
First unanimous doesn't suck. Wait, what did we say about the first one?
It sucked.
Um,
That was the water beer we had.
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah.
Mixed.
oh yeah, because the first one was that it was mediocre. We all said it was drinkable, but it sucked.
Yeah.
And then mixed
Sucks.
Yeah.
First
unanimous doesn't suck.
First unanimous doesn't suck.
Oh yeah.
We got a weird one next.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Get ready.
All right, and we're got the final beer here.
Beer
John,
number the last one.
take us away.
Prairie Pumpkin Kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
Is that right? This is an imperial sour beer.
An imperial pumpkin sour.
An
Oh, boy.
imperial sour beer with pumpkin pie spice blend and toasted marshmallow flavor.
Ooh, it's 8.2% alcohol.
Jesus.
Marshmallow, not marshmallow. Marshmallow
Marshmallow, okay.
flavor.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow flavor. You ever wonder? What
Mine
would
has
happen?
marshmallow on the back.
No, this has marshmallow.
Nice.
You ever wonder what would happen if you took these rich fall flavors from your favorite style and mix them with the sour
Fall.
beer? Magic happens. That's what.
Hey.
All right, we'll see about that. We'll be the judge of that. Prairie.
We've had like one or two things by Prairie that we liked.
Okay.
Their shit's like expensive as fuck. I kind of hate them just for charging way the fuck too much for their goddamn beers. Because I like them, but I don't think they're that fucking good.
I don't remember the stuff by Prairie that we've had, honestly.
All right, let's have a look-see.
I'm not mad.
It smells sour.
It looks sort of vomity.
Yeah.
It is kind of like vomit yellow.
Yeah,
and
it
ver-
definitely has like a bile.
Bile. Yeah. I was about
Yeah.
to say.
Bile color.
Very
It smells
cloudy.
it smells like a sour
This-
on the nose.
The head
Yeah,
has
it does.
disappeared entirely.
nice.
Yeah, it smells like a sour.
But I'm getting
But it
pumpkin
smells.
I get the spices. I get the spices.
I'm
for
smelling
sure.
the pumpkin meat.
there. Yeah. I'm smelling the pumpkin on this one at least.
Yeah. For me, it's more the spices.
It says
I'm
it.
getting the
Wait,
spices,
it
too.
doesn't say it's got pumpkin meat, but it smells like it to me.
Maybe it's the spices that's kind of giving me the
Maybe the
illusion of pumpkin.
and maybe marshmallow. When
pumpkin precursor.
when they say marshmallow flavor, I bet they just mean they put vanilla in.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's fucking good.
Hey.
That- yeah,
Wait a minute.
yeah.
Okay.
Because sour pumpkin,
Okay.
I was like, I don't know, but hey.
Hey, because it's not real sour.
Right.
Not, you get
it's
a little bit of
It's
it.
a bit.
It's a little tart. Yeah.
But it's not like a pucker kind of sour. Like
No.
typically when you go for a sour beer, you want like some real sour shit.
Yeah.
They'll
And
make
I
you go.
fucking hate that.
Yeah.
But this.
But this is just a little bit
This.
pleasantly tart.
And the flavor's good. You like the? You
I
get that
definitely get the marshmallow.
Oh yeah, marshmallow's real strong. there's definitely like a vanilla sort of flavor.
Has some like depth
Yeah,
to it.
I'm getting some layers.
Really depth.
I'm getting
Yeah,
some layers there.
yeah, like
It's really depth.
Really
really depth.
It's really depth.
Yeah, we're out of practice. Sorry, guys.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, this has like layers of finish.
Yeah, the tartness disappears quickly.
Yeah.
And then it's just this beautiful sort of like dessert thing going on with the marshmallow with like cinnamon and nutmeg and it's got like raisins.
All right, what kind of raisins? I have to ask.
I don't fucking know.
golden raisins.
I think
Yeah,
for golden
definitely
raisins.
golden raisins. I thought you were gonna ask me some like really like
No,
hoity-toity
no.
shit.
No, just really like golden versus
Yeah,
red raisins.
yeah, golden raisins.
Golden raisins for sure. I wanted to make sure we were in line on that. This is good.
It is.
I mean, we are allowed to disagree on stuff.
it is.
I know.
good.
But I wanted to see how in line we were. This is good.
God damn it! It's reminding me of something, a food, a dessert. I can't. I got it. I got it. Southern style sweet potato casserole
Oh.
with the marshmallows on top.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, that's that's what this tastes like.
Damn.
That's what this tastes like. It's not like pumpkin. It's sweet
Sweet
potatoes.
Yeah.
This is sweet potato. This is not a Halloween beer.
It-
This is a Thanksgiving beer.
Thanksgiving beer. Yeah. It must be. It's the marshmallow with the spices
Yeah,
in it.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it is.
yeah. You don't really get that till like you don't get that immediately because you get hit with that tartness 1st. But after you let it sit, that's when you get those spices. That's especially like when the marshmallow comes through. That's pretty spot on.
Yes. This
Wow.
is very, very, very fucking good beer.
You don't have another one of these, do you?
No, and this one can cost me $6.
Holy shit!
Yeah, like a 4-pack of these cans is like $21 at Hop City or some shit like that. I don't remember exactly, so don't
Jesus.
quote me. But
So pumpkin is cheaper than that.
oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So this is.
I mean, this is good.
It is good.
I don't think I've had a beer quite like this.
No, I've never had a beer that tasted like this.
This is good.
It's got some weird things that keep unfolding themselves. Like, it's got some stuff that just isn't even remotely related to anything that we're talking about that pops up. Like, there are little elements of, like, Japanese food that come up in it to me. Like,
Like some umami there.
yeah, there's some umami to it. Like, I don't know. I feel like I kind of taste like a dashiness, a little bit
Yeah,
dashi flavor in it. So it's like a kombu seaweed. I know that sounds gross and weird. It's an impression. It's not like a flavor.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay.
like,
It's
man,
something
this
that's
tastes like
reminding
kombu.
you
Yeah,
of
but
that.
I do get like that seaweed brininess.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's that umami thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's and I get it really much more in the finish.
Yeah, it's not because again, it's my initial impression when you get it is definitely like, oh, okay, this is a sour beer. But then,
Then it
like
becomes-
the longer you let it sit, that's when the stuff starts coming out.
And it just kind of transforms. It's like in Willy Wonka. It's that gum that gives you an entire
yeah,
meal,
Thanksgiving
An entire
meal.
meal, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Things keep unfolding.
yeah. It just keeps transforming.
Another course,
You start
another course,
You start
another
off
course.
with like a tart fruit pie, and then it turns into your sweet potato casserole, and then goes along and starts turning into like a savory thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really cool.
Yeah.
I wish we had more of this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
more
I do
complex than I thought it was going to be. Actually,
I'm super impressed with this. This is honestly one. I won't say it's one of my favorite beers ever, but I will say it's one of the more impressive beers I've ever had.
It's definitely one of the most unique beers that I've had.
yeah.
And it's an adventure.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
no,
if
this
you
was-
take a single sip and then set your glass down and just let it go all the way until the end of the finish, you're going to go on a pretty long adventure.
yeah, a good
That's a
adventure
good way
too.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Damn.
So,
Doesn't suck.
No,
Does not
absolutely
suck.
not.
Prairie Pumpkin Kerfuffle does not suck.
Amazing.
does not suck.
All right.
So, this is where it's supposed to end, but it's not.
Oh, you got a surprise 6th entry.
Okay. So, this is not an official review because we've already reviewed this beer.
You know this beer. We know this beer. He doesn't know this beer.
We love this beer. You love this beer, but he's about to get a sample of it because if you rewind back to our very first Your Beer Sucks Halloween special in 2016, this was on the agenda, and we loved it. We also had its
Companion?
Big Brother Warlock. We don't have that tonight.
We're saying Warlock's the big brother?
Yes, Stout is always the Big Brother.
I'm not going to agree with you there, but okay.
Now, what is this?
This is Pumpkin by Southern Tier. Yeah, John doesn't have any show notes for it.
This beer doesn't need ad copy.
Oh,
This beer,
It's an Imperial Pumpkin Ale. I
Yep,
believe
just
is what it's
Imperial
referred to.
Ale.
I'll just have the rest of that.
it's a. Whoa.
so this is
Oh, look at that color.
It looks great.
orangish yellow and clear.
It's a little bit more transparent than what I remember.
No, yeah,
But
like it's definitely been a while.
Okay.
But
oh
maybe
my
it's the light.
God, smell that.
Yankee Candle,
Oh my God.
it's pumpkin Yankee Candle.
Oh my God, that smells delicious.
You
Oh
can
my god! I just want to
Like,
smell it.
you smell like the pumpkin,
Right?
Like compared to all the other beers that we had before this beer, like the pumpkin is unmistakable.
yeah, right
Yeah.
there for
Like
you.
so much so that I'm getting like pumpkin seeds and
Yes,
stuff like
yes.
that.
and I like that you can smell the bitterness.
Yeah, no, it's there.
I just want to smell it.
I know, right?
And then when you taste it,
I'm talking like a fucking millennial. Yeah, I know, right? No, no.
Come on,
I'm
man.
getting something that I don't think I got in the previous review of this beer.
Pickles,
Butterscotch.
butterscotch.
I'm definitely getting butterscotch, whereas I don't
And
think I
pickles.
quite.
No, I say that in a really flippant way, but I'm tasting a minor hint of like pickle brine.
Okay, pickle brine I get.
Yeah,
But I'm getting butterscotch here. This is definitely
totally butterscotch. Did we not say butterscotch before? Because that
I
just
don't
seems
remember.
really obvious to me.
Well,
that butterscotch is just obviously in this.
Well, I'm
Dion
saying,
is mostly still just going.
Oh my God, this beer. You see, here's the thing. That whole session was hazy
We were extremely drunk.
because I think that was like the third. That was like the third thing that we had shot that night.
No, it was. I don't know, maybe.
It was
And
either like
just
the third or fourth.
I just remember also that Sam Adams beer, which you can barely get anything Sam Adams anymore, and it was a Sam Adams big bottle of that,
and that's when things
Fat
started to go
Pumpkin, Fat
downhill.
Jack.
Fat Jack. Yeah.
and that beer was really good, but like there was just so much of it that we got really toasty on that fucker.
Yeah.
And then we went into Pumpkin and Warlock.
Yeah, that's when things started going off the rails.
Yeah,
But the
and
thing
sombreros were involved.
sombreros were
and
involved.
pink sunglasses.
Yeah,
So
but I'm picking up on, because I've become a more seasoned beer drinker. I'm like, the stuff that wasn't quite as obvious is now like.
I one thing that you mentioned at the very beginning, pumpkin seeds, that is very well spotted. I can wow.
I guess he likes it.
Yeah.
I guess so. Like I can taste like toasted pumpkin seeds in this. And I don't know that that's in it. It's probably fucking not, but
It's there. And this is still. This is my favorite pumpkin beer still.
Mine has always been Warlock. But in more recent times, more recent years, I've leaned towards... I feel like Warlock is the better beer in total, but Pumpkin is the better pumpkin beer. Because in Warlock, the pumpkin... Warlock is like, I'm an Imperial Stout. Oh yeah, and here's the pumpkin flavor in a muted way.
Okay.
And this is just pure pumpkin.
Yeah, this is definitely the better pumpkin beer. You know what? I think I'm going to pick up some Warlock
smells so good.
this weekend.
Yeah, it almost smells better than it tastes.
Yes. I'm about to try Warlock because I love stouts. Stouts are probably my favorite. Stout
My
beer.
man.
And so I'm about to try that Warlock if it's a stout.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Not that I'm like a big IPA guy. I feel like I've just gotten... I've definitely gotten more discerning over the years.
Stouts and IPAs is kind of where I'm at right now. But
So like the extremes.
You're like
definitely.
I was a huge IPA guy up until a little bit into doing Your Beer Sucks. Mm-hmm. And that was when the IPA explosion happened, at least locally. And now I'm so burned out on IPAs that I still like the style, but I don't buy them very often because, for one thing, I don't want to help feed that whole thing where, like, if you guys have been watching for a long time, you might remember we did a beer by Southern Prohibition called Jack the Sipper. They don't fucking make that anymore because of, quote, market realities.
But that beer's amazing.
It was an amazing beer, and they replaced it with like their 7th IPA or some stupid shit like that because of, again, market realities. Everybody just wants IPAs. And
I don't want IPAs.
That's become so fucking hipster that, and I've, back when I first started really getting into beer, I was really into stouts and Imperial Stouts. Had some bad experiences, got a little bit too wasted a couple times, and I lost my taste for them. And then I got it back while doing Your Beer Sucks, and now that's kind of where I am, is mostly in stouts and Imperial Stouts and porters.
I'm probably old ales.
Old ales, definitely.
Old ales still
there are basically no old ales available in Alabama anymore. That's just...
That's the reality of
that just got cut out.
Which sucks because...
There used to be like 6 or 7 that you could get locally, and there are 0 now.
Wow.
It's really unfortunate because like Hop City had a bunch of them. They actually had some like aged ones, like some like barrel stuff,
like Old Stock.
Yeah, Old Stock is the one that I'm thinking of.
And it would be like, this one's from 2014 and
2013.
Yeah, and they don't have any old ales anymore.
That's all cleared out. It's really unfortunate. The plan is for us to start doing episodes again. We may not do them at the frequency at which we were doing them. I'm gonna optimistically shoot for maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month. But
our one viewer cares.
Yeah, I know. They're like, oh my god, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for YBS.
And I know who you are.
Yep.
No, I know you. You've moved, but I know where you are.
So, anyways, that's it for our Halloween special.
Yeah.
Sorry we didn't have costumes. Sorry we didn't do anything all that festive. But
hey, it's good to be back.
It's good to be back post-COVID.
You say post-COVID while it's...
Post just means the world after it started.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say it's not done.
Yeah, that's what that post means. It's the...
Get vaccinated.
Yes, get vaccinated.
Please.
Yeah.
Please get fucking vaccinated so we can get past this.
Yeah.
And just remember...
Life's too short to be caught drinking shitty beer.